How's everyone thinking the triangle does in the snow? We're going to find out today. Okay, so one of the biggest questions people have is how does the Cybertruck handle the snow? How do you get in the winter? And yeah, how's it going to handle all this snow? I'm going to take you through that in this video. So it sat here overnight, and you may be wondering, how are you going to get in? And it's really easy. Just stick your hand through here and push on this button, and there we go. It opens up. Get a little bit of snow in the truck, wipe that off and wipe that out. But yeah, very easy to get in. Snow sits there. That's kind of a weird spot, but let's see. The front, I've heard when you open it, it dumps kind of into the truck. So we're not going to do that. The light's looking a little crazy in this video. And these don't come on a standard Cybertruck. These are the running boards from Hand Show. They work great, especially when it's raised like this as a step to get in. And yeah, it is charged, so how much snow gets on the charger when it's sitting there? Not a whole lot. This is because the tonneau cover goes and pulls down into it, I think there's going to be a lot of snow that gets into the bed. Out of respect for the owner, I'm not even going to bother doing that because I know it's going to get covered with snow in there. But I'm going to put it on defrost mode and see how long it takes, and I'll let you guys see the time lapse. Okay, so I put it in defrost mode there for that whole time lapse that you saw. It was at 80% and now it's at 75%. So not too bad. Truck is nice and toasty warm in here. Of course, everything's been cleared off. I did clear off the snow because we had a good 2 inches of snow. Heated steering wheel is all set to go, and yeah, we're ready to drive. We're gonna test it out here in the snow and see how it does in the snow with a couple inches of snow. And then of course the snow covered roads were done before that as well. So let's give this a good test in the winter time and see how it performs. So you can see it's got 2,449 kilometers on the truck. And then if we hop over to software, it's on version 12, and then full self-driving is on version 13. We'll test that out as well. Let's go for a drive. We've got the front camera, we've got the side cameras. I should have cleared that one off, but yeah, I'll just clear that off right now. It's still in park. There we go. Nice thing with the front camera is if it's dirty, just wash it. Although now it's left a bit of water drip there, but as we start driving, we'll get going. But to put it in drive, you're just going to swipe up like that and you are good to go. So first things first, here in Canada, we need our coffees. So let's go and pick up a coffee. Oh yeah, even you step on it and it grips so good. Let's see how it does stopping. Tires on here are just all-terrain, all-season type tires. They are not winter specific, but it still grips real good. They're Wranglers on here, so it's a good tire for really all season. I would run it all year long on a truck myself, but some people may want something else. But yeah, they're 35-inch tires, so they just rip through the snow. I have no concern driving this. Yeah, this thing rips through the snow. It's great. So I do have it in chill mode, and as you can see how the roads are changing as we're driving, getting to be a little bit better. This thing grips well, accelerates very well still. Okay, let's see how it does in chill mode from 50 to 70. Does great.
Hi there, can I help you?
Hello, could I get a large coffee with 3 milk?
Large coffee, 2 milk, anything else?
3 milk actually.
Sorry, 3 milk, yeah.
Yeah, and that's everything.
Alright, 205.
Okay, thanks. Handles great through this drive-through, especially with the rear wheel steering, all-wheel steering. Always forget it's 205, not 210 for a coffee at Tim Hortons. I think it's just 2 videos in a row I've done coffee here. But yeah, I've driven this for quite a little while now, and I love it. This is the Foundation series. I love this, that you can see what's in front of you and what's behind you. So to check what's behind you, you can just swipe there. And you can see what's going on, and the cameras are like super clear in this truck. This is hardware 4, so any of the hardware 4 vehicles, the cameras are super clear, but it's even more clear in this vehicle because the screen is bigger. This is one way you can see, actually you can see the rear wheel steering when I do that. But we'll get it rolling and then I'll show you that again. You can see the wheels turning. I'm sure you've already noticed that in the video. I've been driving, so I haven't been able to keep an eye on that.
Can you stay here for 1 second?
Yeah.
Roland! Hurry up! He's at the window. As soon as you pulled up, they're like, oh! 205.
There you go.
Nice vehicle.
Thank you. I'm just borrowing it, so I'm enjoying it too.
You're just borrowing it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I would be too nervous.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'm like, can my insurance cover this? I don't think so. Yeah. See ya.
Have a good one.
Yeah, it's funny. Everyone loves the Cybertruck. FSD all the way to my office. Switch lanes. I'm sure you've seen other Tesla videos, but if not, to switch lanes, you can do that. And if you are new to Tesla or interested in Tesla, this channel is all about Teslas, especially specifically in North America. But realistically, Teslas are all the same all the way around the world. So there's a lot of information I can show you and teach you here on the channel that'll help you with your potential purchasing decision. And yeah, so what we're doing right now is we're on FSD, which is full self-driving, and the truck drives itself. And as you can see, it's performing very well. I will notice, you may not be able to see, but we're running about 564 watts per kilometer, which is super high, especially compared to my Tesla Model Y rear-wheel drive, which is super efficient. And what's even more efficient is my Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive that I used to have. That was even more efficient than this truck, so well, than the Model Y. But overall, the battery capacity on this is 123 kilowatts, which is quite small in comparison to other EV trucks. Like the GM trucks are running over 200 kilowatt battery. They're way less efficient, but you can go a further distance. This truck's rated for around 500 kilometers of range, where those trucks can get you 600 to 700 kilometers of range on a full tank, on a full charge. I want to review the other EV trucks like the GMC Hummer, the Sierra, and those other trucks, the Chevy Silverado as well, EV. I want to make some videos on those trucks, so I'm just waiting for the right opportunities to get access to those trucks to make reviews on them, compare them here to the Cybertruck. Of course, the Cybertruck, super minimalistic in design, I personally like that. I just like it how it's clean. It's all empty in here. I can put my backpack there or whatever, especially for road trips with the kids. There's a lot of storage space in this truck. So those sorts of features I like. Other people, they don't like the minimalistic look so much, where I do like it quite a bit. So let's talk downsides of the Cybertruck. There's not a whole lot of downsides, except for one of the major ones is it gets a ton of attention. So whether you like attention or not, you're gonna get attention if you have this truck. I have not even had this truck for very long, and the amount of attention it's gotten is pretty crazy. I've gotten phone calls, I've gotten texts because people have recognized me in the vehicle, people that I know. And yeah, I posted it on my Facebook stories that it was in my garage, and I got a lot of messages from that. So if you want attention, it's a great truck. If you don't want attention, then yeah, you're gonna have to either live with it or just move on and yeah, not buy the truck. But as far as a truck and how it handles, how it does, it is super smooth to drive. I like to say it drives like a sports car. It handles very well. And yeah, the grip on the road is great, especially here in the winter time. It's been handling the road super well. And yeah, it's a great truck if you're in the market for a pickup truck, especially an electric vehicle pickup truck. It's definitely something you want to check out. So check it out, see if you like it. I wouldn't just buy one without test driving one though. Definitely test drive it before you buy it and see if it's for you. For me, I really enjoy it. As far as the value goes though for the money, here in Ontario with HST, it's about $158,000 with HST, which is quite a bit of money. Is it worth that money? I'll leave that up to you for you to decide. If you have the budget for it and you're looking at say like a Ram TRX or a Ford Raptor for the performance and all of that, I think you are going to get some of that here with the Cybertruck, plus you're not going to have the gas bill, but that is something for you to ultimately decide. I would personally go and test drive a Cybertruck, and if you can, rent a Cybertruck. If you're here in the Greater Toronto area and you want to rent a Cybertruck, you can reach out to Joseph. Instagram link down below in the description, and in the future, if Turo is allowing rentals of the Cybertruck here in Ontario, it'll be there for you in order to make your booking. Joseph's a great guy. The truck is awesome, and he delivered it to my house, and then I was able to take it and drive it from there. We also installed hand shows, side steps on the truck, and boy oh boy are they phenomenal. They are awesome. They help you get in and out of the truck very easily, and they are available at hand show. If you want a discount, the discount code is down below in the description. Now I'm here on a bumpier road. I went on a side street basically to not have a cop drive right behind me the whole time, and we're testing out how it does on this road. I wish I had the camera facing forward because it is snow covered, that's for sure. You may be able to see I'm out in the country right now, just driving through and testing out its capabilities. The tires that come on this truck are just great. 35-inch Wranglers, grip very well here in the snow, having no issues. Now, Joseph specifically asked me not to take it off-road, so I'm not going to be taking this off-road or into like super heavy trails or snow or anything, so I'm just doing the side road here. It's even a paved side road, just out of respect for him. But one day maybe I'll do some off-roading tests with the Cybertruck, drive it on the gravel roads and other areas like that. Although a fully unpaved road like this is a good test for it, and I'm currently driving 65 with no issues at all. If I let go of the accelerator and slow down a lot, totally fine, and take off. Yeah, this thing grips so well. It just hooks up and goes. Now, of course, the Cybertrucks right now, the Cyber Beast and the all-wheel drive version are both all-wheel, so they do have good grip that way because you've got two motors in the back on this one. You've got one motor in the back on this one motor in the front, and on the Cyber Beast you have two motors in the back and one motor in the front, pulling this truck up to speed very, very quickly. The cup holders, they grip these cups really good. I don't know if you can see, it's like almost made it star-shaped here. It grips the truck, it grips the coffee cups very well, and grips my Yeti mug very well. So it's a good cup holder, especially given that other Tesla cup holders, they don't grip so well. You need some aftermarket grips in there if you want it to really grip your cup well. We're about to go down a steep downhill. See how it does gripping up. It's totally fine. I do want to be cautious because this is basically an 8,000 pound truck. So I really want to be cautious on stopping and downhills. Especially this one. I know you guys can't see it, but it's a steep incline here. Actually, we're gonna drive straight for right now. Go past some nice scenery, plus the guy up here has a Cybertruck as well. It's always nice for the Cybertrucks to meet each other again. You know, they grew up in Austin, Texas together. They've all moved out all across the world. You want to kind of reunite them so they can see their siblings once in a while. It's not fair. It's not fair to get ripped away from your family and sent off to some different city, different land, all by yourself. So we want to reunite the Cybertrucks and bring them together. So preconditioning. Preconditioning is a feature that's on all Teslas, and it is a fantastic feature. You can precondition your truck, your Tesla Model Y, your 3, your S, your X. And yeah, preconditioning basically heats up the whole vehicle, heats up the battery pack to optimal temps, and heats up your seat. In this case, heats up the steering wheel. Do want to point out cooled seats in the Cybertruck. Tested them yesterday. They work great as well. But it heats up the wiper area, it heats up the windshield, it heats up the windows, it heats up the seats, the steering wheel, the battery on the truck, so that, you know, it performs optimally, and it gets everything climatized there for you and makes it way easier to wipe off. Wiping the snow off this thing is so easy. I love that you can wipe it from the top all the way off the front and all the way off the back. Makes clearing the snow super easy. People have complained about the snow shelf there, and on the front headlights. Now, I haven't driven in a snowy, dark, like when it's dark and snowing, so can't really comment on that. But I will say that if you're pulling over and charging on a longer trip anyways, you just wipe it off at that point and then continue on. And yeah, you'll notice again, bumpy road. This is the bumpiest road I film on, and I filmed on it with all my other cars. And if you look back, you can see me bumping and bouncing around. Now, this one has air suspension, so it's less harsh, and it does have the 35-inch tires. But my camera mount system is still not the greatest, so that's something that maybe I need to upgrade here in 2025. Well, what do you think of the reviews I've been doing on the channel? Are they good? Do they need improvement? What can I improve on? How can I help you make a better decision when you're purchasing your vehicle or learning about a vehicle? In the next video, if you want to stick around and watch more Cybertruck content, I'm going to attempt to charge my Tesla Model Y using the Cybertruck and test out some other items plugging into the Cybertruck to see how they do. I definitely want to see how it performs, how it does with doing that, because if you're buying this truck, you want to run some power tools. You want to be able to know that it's going to work. How does it work? How does it function? Is it really a truck you can buy, use at the job site, bring to a campsite, run some fridges, some generators, whatever you may need? Well, the truck's basically a generator because it's got all the power. And yeah, so I will be showing you that in the next video. So subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check that out. Tons more Cybertruck, Tesla Model Y, and more videos coming out here soon on the channel. As well, I'm going to the Detroit Motor Show, so there's going to be quite a bit of content there on that side of things, on different vehicles, specifically other electric vehicle pickups and other electric vehicles. So stay tuned for that, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.